I had fun the last time I did this with TADC, so I'm going to be ranking the Trigger Happy Havoc cast based on how well I would be friends with them. Right off the bat, I went ahead and put these 5 in the not friends category because I am very sensitive. I don't like mean people. I refuse to hang out with people that are going to be rude to me. It sucks that I had to put Toko down here, but I don't think I would be able to get past her comments. It also sucks that I had to put Celestia down here, but I don't think I really would like her cold demeanor, and also, you know, she's very calculating. I wouldn't like that either. Leon's a little bit annoying, and, you know, I don't think that he would want to play softball with me, which would be very frustrating. But other than that, he seems chill. I probably wouldn't opt to hang out with Hero just because he's a little bit older, but it's basically the same thing with Leon. It's like he's a little annoying, but otherwise he seems pretty chill. I think I could hang out with him. I would probably be pretty intimidated by Mondo because, you know, he yells a lot and he did like punch Makoto in either chapter 1 or the prologue. So, you know, I wouldn't like that. But then again, I am a lady, so he would be nice to me. But it's like, even if I get past that, we don't have anything in common. What would I talk about with him? I mean, I know he's best friends with Taka, but they clearly have like a deep connection, you know what I mean? It's like, if we don't have that, I don't know. Unfortunately, that is the same thing with my goat Kyoko. You know, I love her a lot, but again, I'll be too intimidated to approach her, and then even if I do, what do we have in common, you know what I mean? Genocide Jill is really funny, and you know, she's super lighthearted, so you know, I would love that, but she is kind of a killer, so I don't think I'd be able to get past that part. Hina and Sakura would probably play sports or work out with me, and they're also really nice, so I definitely would love to hang out with them. I was trying to go in order, but when I thought about it, I was like, I feel like I don't have that much in common with Mukuro either, and you know, she is a soldier, so that would probably put me off. Other than that, she seems sweet, so we can be acquaintances. In a shocking turn of events, I actually might enjoy hanging out with Hifumi. I don't really like him all that much as a character, but I mean, he's nice enough, and we do have common interests, so we would have fun hanging out, I guess. I'm actually gonna put Taka behind Sakura and Aoi because it's like, while I do really like him, I feel like I would get irritated with him pretty easily. Because first of all, dude.
Truant! Instructions said 8 o'clock sharp! Bah! Don't lose heart, friends! If we persevere, the way out is bound to present itself! I demand whoever did it come forward immediately!
Lower your voice. Second of all, don't tell me how to live my life. While of course he does respect women, I feel like he values his male relationships a little bit more. Which is fine, but I do think that he would make a good study partner. And you know, I'm moral enough of a person that he wouldn't be getting after me too much. You know what? Sayaka is a ride or die for her friends. You know, she quite literally was gonna commit murder for her friends. So I see no reason not to put her in BFF territory. The only problem is I feel like she would be busy a lot from, like, you know, rehearsals and all of her performances and stuff. I'm also not sure if we would have that much in common. The thing is, I am really clingy, so I do need a friend that can be available pretty often, you know what I mean? You know, I gave it some thought. I really don't see why me and Chihiro wouldn't be best friends. The only thing is that him, like, you know, crying a lot would probably annoy me a little bit. It's not something I would ever, like, you know, criticize him for or anything. Plus, his programming skills would probably help me with making videos, so. Now, I was debating whether I was going to put Makoto in good friends tier or best friends tier. Depending on how you play the game, he can be best friends with anyone. But, you know, he's optimistic, he's kind, and I think he would indulge my interests. I think the fact that he can hang out with anyone means that, you know, he's not going to judge you for what you like or what you dislike. He's just going to sit and listen, and whatever you want to do, he's cool with that. And you know what? I fuck with that. So yeah, here's my completed list. Let me know what yours looks like down below.